Follow-up funnels, where the real profit begins after the first sale. Imagine a customer watches your video. They like your hook, the story connects with them, the offer feels useful, and they download your free guide. Now you have their email. In the fifth part, we understood that traffic that you own protects a business from the fear of algorithms. But now the real fear begins. If the customer has given their email but you never talk to them again, then what will happen? What if they forget your name, forget your offer, and the next day buy the same thing from another brand? Curiosity is born here. After getting attention for the first time, how is a customer taken toward relationship, trust, and sale? This is the real game of follow-up funnels. In Russell Brunson's book, Traffic Secrets, traffic is not treated as just a crowd of people, but as a journey in which identifying the dream customer, finding them in the right place, stopping them with hook story offer, bringing traffic through work your way in and buy your way in, and then converting that traffic into an owned list are included. ClickFunnels also describes its platform as a system to market, sell, and deliver online products and services. That means the goal is not just to bring visitors but to move those visitors forward in the customer journey. In the fifth part, we saw that traffic on social media is borrowed. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or Google can take you to the audience, but the platforms are not yours. That is why an email list is powerful, because it gives you a direct connection with the audience. But building an email list is only the beginning. The real work happens after that. Just because someone gave their email does not mean they are ready to buy immediately. Many times they are only curious. Many times they are still understanding the problem. Many times they need trust. Many times they need time. A follow-up funnel fills this gap. The simple meaning of a follow-up funnel is to keep having meaningful communication with the customer after the first interaction. This communication can happen through email, through a phone call, through WhatsApp message, through social media retargeting, or through a webinar and newsletter sequence. But its purpose is one: remind the customer, give them value, clear their doubts, and give the right offer at the right time. Many business owners make a mistake right here. They think that if a customer visited the website for the first time, they will buy immediately. If they did not buy, then they are not interested. But the truth is, most people do not purchase the first time. They look, think, compare, keep doubts, and sometimes come back later. If you do not have a follow-up system, they may forget the path to come back. That is why follow-up is not an extra thing, it is a necessary part of the sales journey. Understand this with a story. Suppose Neha sees an online course that promises to teach her small business marketing from home. She goes to the landing page, downloads the free checklist, but does not buy the course. If the business owner stays silent after that, Neha will probably forget that course in a few days. But if the next day she receives an email explaining the first marketing mistake small business owners make, Neha connects again. On the third day, she gets a story about how a local shop increased repeat customers with a simple WhatsApp system. On the fourth day, she receives a short video where one useful lesson from the course is given for free. Now Neha is no longer just a lead, she has entered into a relationship. This is the power of a follow-up funnel. It turns a cold lead into a warm lead. It turns a warm lead into a buyer. It can turn a buyer into a repeat customer. And it can turn a repeat customer into a loyal fan. But this happens only when the follow-up is not just for selling, but is created by understanding the customer's journey. Every email, every message, every call should have a purpose. One message should build trust, one should educate, one should solve an objection, one should show proof, and one should give an offer. If we understand a sales funnel in simple language, it is the map of the customer's journey. At the top, many people hear about you for the first time. Then some of them show interest. Some people give their email. Some people see the offer. Some people buy. And then some of them buy again and again. It is called a funnel because there is a bigger crowd at the top and fewer actual customers at the bottom. A follow-up funnel handles those people in this journey who did not reach the bottom the first time. A front-end funnel is the first door where the customer enters your world. It can be a free guide, low-cost book, webinar, checklist, trial, discount, or a small offer. Its purpose is not always to earn big profit. Many times, its purpose is only to attract the right people and introduce them to your brand. For example, a business says, download this free guide, or take this low-cost book, or attend this webinar. This is the first contact. A break-even funnel is a little different. Here the goal of the business is to cover the cost of acquiring a new customer. Suppose you spent money on ads. If the first offer brings enough revenue to recover the ad cost, then you have reached break-even. This means you have acquired the customer almost for free. The real profit can come later through follow-up. This is the interesting part of funnel economics. The real profit is hidden in the follow-up funnel. Because now you have people who have shown interest or have bought something. Now to reach them again, you do not need to spend the same amount on ads every time. If they received value and trust has been built, then you can show them related products, advanced training, coaching, membership service or the next offer. This repeat communication makes the business stable. In Russell Brunson's funnel philosophy, this point comes up again and again. Do not look at traffic only until the first sale. ClickFunnels blog also connects funnel traffic with a free offer, landing page and the journey ahead, where people coming from social media or ads enter the funnel. This means the job of traffic is not just a website visit. Traffic has to be put into a system where the customer journey can move forward. Now let's understand Russell Brunson's example in a simple way. He attracted leads through different front-end funnels such as the .com secrets book funnel, webinar-related funnel, and other offers. In many front-end funnels, the initial profit is not very big. Many times ad spending is higher and the first offer only covers the cost. But the real benefit for the business owner is that they have built a list of buyers and interested leads. Now through follow-up, they can show them future offers. Here one thing is very important. It can be difficult to sell to someone who has never bought anything. But someone who has made even a small purchase has already placed a little trust in your brand. If the experience was good, they may also buy a bigger product in the future. That is why a low-cost front-end offer often becomes the beginning of a relationship. Follow-up takes that relationship forward. Suppose someone buys an ebook for 199 rupees. The business owner does not make much profit from it. But that person is now not just a viewer, they are a buyer. Now in the follow-up email sequence, they can be shown an advanced course. If they buy that course, they can be offered a live workshop. Then consulting, membership or premium service can be offered. All this is possible only when the follow-up funnel is created thoughtfully. If there is no communication after the ebook sale, then the customer will stop right there. While creating a follow-up funnel, the first thing is to understand the customer's stage. A person who is new needs more education. Someone who is problem-aware needs a solution. Someone who is solution-aware needs proof. Someone who is close to purchasing needs a clear offer and risk removal. Someone who has become a customer needs onboarding and the next step. If you send the same email to customers at every stage, the message will become weak. The first few emails should have welcome and trust. When someone joins the list, they should immediately receive the resource for which they gave their email. Then you can tell them what they can expect from your emails. After that, you can talk about their problem. You can share a small personal story or customer story. Then you can give a valuable tip. Then slowly you can introduce the offer. This process should feel natural, not aggressive. Story works very well in follow-up. In the third part, we understood hook, story and offer. The same formula also works in an email sequence. The subject line is the hook. The body of the email is the story. At the end, the call to action is the offer. If the subject line is boring, the email will not open. If the story is dry, the reader will not connect. If the offer is not clear, there will be no action. That is why a follow-up funnel is not just technology, it is also a communication skill. Now let's take a practical example. Suppose a finance educator created a free guide, basic checklist before starting your first SIP. People give their email and download the guide. The first email sends the guide. The second email tells a simple story about how people get scared when the market falls and stop investing. The third email explains why discipline is necessary in long-term investing. The fourth email explains common mistakes. The fifth email gives the offer for a beginner course. Now the offer did not come suddenly. First came trust and value, then came the offer. This is the difference between a random email and a follow-up funnel. A random email is just sent. A follow-up funnel is planned according to the customer journey. In this, the timing, message, story, offer and next step are all thought through. This system makes business predictable. You know that after a lead comes in, which messages they will receive, on which day they will receive them, and for what purpose. But caution is also necessary in follow-up. Sending too many emails, writing misleading subject lines, creating only urgency, showing fake scarcity, or repeatedly putting pressure can damage trust. Compliance and ethical practice are also important in email marketing. The FTC's CAN-SPAM guidance emphasizes things like avoiding deceptive subject lines in commercial emails, keeping sender identity correct, and giving an unsubscribe option. So follow-up should always happen with permission and respect. Follow-up is not limited only to email. If someone attended a webinar but did not purchase, they can be sent a replay. If they opened the cart but did not make payment, a reminder can be sent. If they bought the product, an onboarding email can be sent. If they completed the product, the next level offer can be sent. If they have been inactive for a long time, a re-engagement email can be sent. Every behavior is a signal, and follow-up is the answer to that signal. In today's digital business, automation makes this process easier. Earlier, manually following up with every customer was difficult. Now, email tools, CRM, and funnel platforms can send sequences according to behavior. But automation should not mean robotic communication. An automated email can also feel human if it has the right tone, story, and genuine help. The customer should feel that the message is relevant to them, not that some machine sent it without thinking. Another benefit of a follow-up funnel is that it reduces the pressure of ad cost. If you have to run a new ad for every sale, the business becomes expensive. But if you acquired a lead once and then repeat sales happen through follow-up, profit can improve. That is why smart businesses focus not only on customer acquisition, but on customer lifetime value. That means how much value one customer can give in their lifetime. Customer lifetime value has a simple meaning. A customer may spend 500 rupees the first time, but in the coming months they may spend 5,000 rupees or 50,000 rupees if they keep getting value. A follow-up funnel unlocks this long-term value. The front-end funnel opens the door. The follow-up funnel deepens the relationship. Backend offers create profit. This is what makes business economics strong. Now the fifth part connects here again. Traffic that you own gave you an email list. But if there is no follow-up on that list, then that list will slowly become cold. People will forget you. Your identity in the inbox will become weak. That is why, after building a list, the most important step is consistent follow-up. This keeps the list alive. This keeps the relationship active. This turns a subscriber into a customer and a customer into a repeat buyer. Many people think that if they follow up, people will get irritated. This fear can be right too if the follow-up is useless. But if the follow-up is valuable, people appreciate it. Think about it. If you downloaded a guide and in the next few days you receive useful tips on the same topic, you will feel helped. But if every email only says buy now, there will be irritation. So the question is not whether follow-up should be done or not. The question is what is the quality of the follow-up. Follow-up in business also shows confidence. When you talk to the customer again, you are saying that your offer is serious, your solution is useful, and you want to stay with the customer in their journey. But this confidence should not turn into pressure. Good follow-up guides the customer, it does not push them. It gives clarity, not confusion. It increases trust, it does not sell fear. Now look at a local example. A coaching center collects leads from parents. Many parents do not take admission after the first meeting. If the center does not follow up, the parent may go to some other institute. But if the center sends a useful message the next day on the child's study routine, then sends an exam preparation guide, then gives a reminder for the demo class, then shares a parent testimonial, trust can slowly increase. Even this simple follow-up can change the sales journey. Similarly, any real estate consultant, insurance advisor, course creator, fitness trainer, doctor, lawyer, or local retailer can benefit from follow-up. Because the customer does not always make an immediate decision. Many times they need time, proof, comfort, and repeated value. A follow-up funnel turns this delay into a business opportunity. The biggest lesson of part 6 is that the first sale is not the full story. The first lead, the first click, the first purchase, these are only the beginning. The real profit is often hidden in follow-up. You brought traffic, you owned it, now you have to nurture it. If you keep talking to the customer in the right way consistently, give them value, clear their doubts, and give relevant offers, then the business can move beyond a one-time sale and become a long-term relationship. But the story is not over yet. Now you have the dream customer, the dream 100, hook story offer, work your way in and buy your way in, traffic that you own, and follow-up funnel as well. Now the next question is, which path should the audience be taken on when you have so many funnels and follow-ups? Which offer should be shown first and which later? And how can a simple visitor be gradually moved up your entire value ladder? In the next part, this mystery will open, where the funnel will no longer remain just a path to sale, but will become a ladder that takes the customer from small steps to a big transformation.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.